Hello, it's Em, the beginning crafter. Welcome to another FlossTube video. I've got 4 projects to show you. And one of them is you. Let's start with the Virgo, because it's been a long while since I've worked on the Virgo. So there it is. I've done a lot of the hair lock here, a bit of a background in here, and some of the background down here. I did fill out a little bit of the previous page as well, just to fill in some stuff with colors I've been using on this page. I still have some missing stitches from the previous page, like the page sort of up the pattern, but I haven't really had the chance to look what colors I'm missing there and whether I'll be using them. I think I don't have a color here, and that's why I kind of stopped with filling in more of it, because I think I ran away. No, not run away. I ran out of color that I also need for another project, so I will need to buy it at some point to continue with other stuff. So the Virgo is back. I also decided not to overdo it after a break, because I don't want to get tired of it now that I've come back to it after putting it on hold. So I also didn't want to make too many stitches here, just so not to overdo it and not get frustrated again and bored with it. So nice progress, really nice spot, this lock of hair to work on, a bit of a background too, and I think here will be like the end of the lettering, so I should have more full coverage on this page and then on the next page. So yeah, that's the way it looks. Quite a few hundred stitches made, so nice progress, especially for something that just got back from being paused. The next project is the Hogwart Crest. So I did the part of the wing with this dark color, and I also filled in some more of the background. And here's where I need the color, because I ran out of this color here, and I need it for the wing as well, and for the rest of the body, and also for this crest part here and part of the ribbon as well. So I do need to buy this color. I hope to be able to do it this week, but I'm not really sure. I have a lot of work this week, and the haberdasheries around my area close very, very early, so it's not always easy to get there on time. So we'll see how that works. I mean, I still can continue with this project. I have quite a lot of background to fill in here. There are other colors to be used in the ribbon part, for example, so it's not like I have to pause the Hogwarts Crest, but I would prefer to have the color anyway. So this is the progress on the Hogwarts Crest. Maybe not such a big as I would have hoped to make, but still it's visible. I can see that I'm moving somewhere, and I'm getting somewhere with the project. Then I've got Mini Marvellous Garden, or the Peacock. And with this one, I focused on the second row of the page. I did fill in a bit of the previous page in some places, I'm not sure you can notice those places easily, but believe me, there are some stitches there. I did not fill in as much of the first row as I had hoped I would, but just some of the colors that go into those empty stitches here are actually in the third row, and that's why I kind of need to wait until I get there. Also, there are some colors I don't have yet, so I'll have to make a bigger list of colors I need to buy. But just look how colorful it gets. So that's really fun to see all the coloring here, and just looking really nice as well, this part of the picture. So I might continue it next week. We'll see about that, because I haven't worked on Miranda. I don't really know why. I think it was because I was kind of scared to start the new row with. I know there are so many colors in that grid, and I just haven't checked if I have those colors, so I didn't really want to start. So when I'll be making the list of all the colors I still need, I'll have a look at that and maybe start Miranda next week. And I just really didn't feel like doing Miranda this time. And I also haven't worked on the black work stitch along because I lost the page I printed out for January fillers. And I really didn't want to reprint it because that would be a waste of paper. I know it's here somewhere. I just need to uncover it and then I'll have it and stitch on it. So it still waits for me, for me to work on it. However, I do have a new project, and this time I'm a tester of a pattern, which is super exciting because I've never tested anything before for anyone. So that's really cool. I asked whether I could share it, and the designer said no problem, as long as I don't share the whole pattern, it's not a big problem. So I can show what I've done. So this is what I have so far. This is a little over a third of the pattern, and as you can see, it's kind of a mandala-ish pattern. It is very calming to make. I mean, there is one thing I'm not like, it's not my preferred method to do, and by this I mean so short amounts of a given color at a given point. Those like lines end very, very quickly for me, but the pattern is beautiful. I really like it, the way it looks. I did have to change some colors because I didn't have about half of the stitches, and I really wanted to start working on it, so I knew again I wouldn't be able to go to the haberdashery, so I just used the colors I have. I'm trying to use the colors that I think are the most similar to the original ones. The designer said she didn't have a problem with us changing colors as long as we keep the like numbers of the colors we substituted and what colors we use instead, because she said it would be nice to offer like different variations of the same pattern. I don't want to change it too much because I think the designer kind of has some idea, and there is some logic to the colors she used, so I'm trying to choose the closest I can, just sort of glancing at what Pattern Keeper shows as the shade and just being really close to that. So that's another pattern that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm a little over a third of the pattern done, and hopefully next time that I show you, it'll be finished. And of course, once she publishes the pattern officially and has it for sale, I will leave the link to her shop if you want to buy the pattern yourselves, because it is beautiful. And the colors she chose actually are perfect for my apartment, the new flat, to my living room, because that's exactly the colors I want there: purple, green and blue. And voila, there she is with those colors. So even a bigger win for me. It will become even more interesting than it already is, because like I said, it's just 1/3 of the pattern. I'm starting from the center. I hope I have the right amount of canvas cut. I'm doing it on a 14 count Aida. We'll see how that works. I mean, it's a test, so I'm allowed some mistakes as well, but this is sort of the size that I had kind of ready to go, so I went with that. I think I counted correctly. We'll see how it actually is going to work. So this is the 4th project I've been working on. It's a new thing, but it's a short thing, so it should finish pretty quickly. So this is what it is so far. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about my progress, and if you want to continue watching the progress and you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because I have a lot of projects I work on, not just in cross-stitching, but also crocheting and knitting, and I also show that, and some other crafts from time to time. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!